Deep inside the Sparklewood forest lived a bear who was bigger, heavier, softer, and more huggable than any creature in the whole world. His name was Buzo Bear. But even though Buzo was the strongest and the heaviest, he wasn't known for his size. He was famous for something far more special. His big, mighty, gentle heart. Every creature, small birds, quick rabbits, even the shy deer, trusted him. Because Buzo believed one simple thing. When you have strength, use it to help, never to harm. Buzo's best friends were Tico the squirrel, tiny, talkative, fast as lightning. Leela the rabbit, smart, calm, always solving puzzles. Gogo the hedgehog, round, shy, but full of courage when needed. Together they explored Sparklewood Forest daily, helping anyone they met. But they didn't know that soon, they would face the biggest challenge of their lives, one that would test their kindness, courage, and friendship. One sunny morning, Buzo placed a large sign near the great oak tree. Sparklewood Forest Festival, tomorrow. Games, music, food, fun. Every creature cheered. This was the most exciting festival of the year. Buzo had a special job. He was going to carry the giant festival bell to the center stage. Only he was strong enough, and he felt proud to do it. Little did Buzo know, the bell would lead them into a life-changing adventure. That evening, an unexpected storm swept across Sparklewood. Wind howled like wolves, rain poured like waterfalls, branches snapped and flew. Buzo immediately protected his friends. When the storm calmed, everyone rushed to check the festival area. Anne gasped. The giant festival bell was missing. It had rolled down the hill, far into the shadowy thicket, a place no one dared to enter. Except Buzo. We can't have a festival without the bell, Tico squeaked. That place is dangerous, Leela whispered. We shouldn't go, Gogo trembled. But Buzo shook his head softly. If something is lost, we find it. If someone is scared, we go together. And so, despite fear, the four friends stepped into the shadowy thicket. Halfway through the thicket, they reached a deep ravine with a broken bridge. How will we cross? Tico cried. Think, Buzo, think, Leela muttered, adjusting her glasses. Buzo looked around, then smiled. He gently lifted a fallen tree trunk and laid it across the ravine. Strength is for building, he said. One by one, they crossed safely. Further inside, they found a frog family crying. We can't find our youngest tadpoles. The flood swept them away. Buzo didn't hesitate. He carefully searched every puddle. At last, under a floating leaf, he found the tiny tadpoles huddled together. The frog parents wept with joy. Thank you, mighty hearted bear. And Buzo replied with a smile. Helping one helps all. The friends entered a shimmering crystal cave. And at the very center sat the giant festival bell. But guarding it was a stone golem, a creature built from rock and magic. He towered over even Buzo. Who enters my cave? The golem rumbled. Buzo stepped forward bravely. We're here to take back our festival bell. The golem lifted his enormous stone fist. Tico screamed. Gogo fainted. But Buzo stood firm. Everyone expected Buzo to fight. But instead, he said softly, I won't hurt you. I only want to talk. The golem froze. Nobody speaks kindly to me, the golem said. That's because no one tried, Buzo replied. You aren't bad. You're just lonely. The golem trembled. A piece of stone fell from his cheek like a tear. He stepped aside. You may take the bell. With the bell secure, the friends headed back. The forest seemed brighter, birds sang louder, and even the wine felt calmer. Each creature they had helped cheered as they passed. Thank you, Buzo. You saved us. Your kindness is stronger than your muscles. Buzo just blushed. The next morning, Sparklewood echoed with joy. Buzo placed the bell on stage. With one mighty strike, dong! The festival began. There was dancing, singing, games, and laughter. But the happiest moment came when the forest chief announced, Buzo Bear is this year's forest hero. Everyone clapped until their paws turned. That night, Buzo looked at his friends. You helped me be brave, he said. And you helped the whole forest, Leela replied. Tico jumped on his shoulder. Gogo hugged his leg. And together they whispered, Strength of the body is good. Strength of the heart is better. From that day on, Sparklewood Forest thrived in peace. Because every creature knew one truth. Heroes aren't the biggest, or the strongest, or the loudest. Heroes are the kindest. And Buzo Bear, the mighty-hearted bear, lived happily, helping, hugging, and healing every day of his life.